discuss about cardiac cycle. So first of all, the firstly cardiac cycle here in this whole video we're gonna discuss about systole and diastole. What systole and diastole? Now you might be thinking what is basically systole and diastole. So let me tell you the systole means contraction and diastole means relaxation. Fine. So arterial contract are also known as systole contraction and these are relaxed called diastole. Whenever the arteria or ventricle are contract, so that is known as atrial ventricular systole. Or whenever the arteria or ventricular are relaxed, this is known as atria or ventricular diastole. Okay, so first of all, AV node gives signals to ventricle, so ventricular systole. Okay, so here we are going with the start. Okay, so first of all, what atria contract, arterial, lead us. First of all, let me have a quick with this definition. Every valve will be closed until right atrium can be filled with deoxygenated blood. क्या होता है पहले तो सारे वॉल्व जो होते हैं जो दरवाजे होते हैं those are closed. When how much time will take to close? So until the right atrium will be filled with deoxygenated blood and left atrium will be filled with oxygenated blood. Pressure is generated. When these are totally filled, so pressure is generated and the valves will opens and goes into ventricle. जब pressure होता है, so those valves क्या होती हैं? Open होती हैं, means those valves contract and then it opens into ventricle. Right? It opens into ventricle. So first of all, here we have what? AV gave signals to ventricles. Ventricle. So then AV will give signals to ventricle. So ventricle will systole means ventricle will contract. Ventricular systole will occur. Systole. Ventricle will contract. Okay. So here in the ventricular systole, which valve is closed? So as you know that between the right atrium and right ventricle, we have valve which is known as atrioventricular valve, which is known as interarterial valve. So when this ventricular systolic take place, the interarterial valve which will be closed. Fine. And in this, what in the fourth step, when this interventricular is closed, so which valve will be opened? In the fourth, when the semilunar valve will be opened. Semilunar valve will open. Why semilunar valve will open? As in the ventricular valve, ventricular systole, ventricular contraction take place. Now this will blood go into the, we can say either this will blood go into the lungs or out of the body. We can say heart to hold throughout the body. So this means the ventricular semilunar valve will be opened. Then what will take place at the 5? Blood passes. Blood will pass either in the lungs or and throughout the body blood will be passes. Then in the sixth point, what? Then again ventricle will diastole means ventricle will relax after passing the blood. Ventricular ventricular diastole take place. Diastole take place. Then when ventricular diastole take place, now we have seventh one. Semilunar valve will be closed. Semilunar valve closed. Fine. So cardiac cycle is basically one cycle of atria and ventricular, includes systole and diastole. First atria will systole, then it will dilate, then ventricle will systole, then ventricle will dilate. So this is what the cycle is completed. This cardiac cycle is basically one cycle of systole and diastole will complete. Now if I talk about the duration of cardiac cycle for one heartbeat, so we can say yes, yep, duration of cardiac cycle. So the duration of cardiac cycle will be 0.8 seconds in which the one heartbeat will occur. One heartbeat will occur. Now as you can see this is 0.18 seconds as 1 minute contain how many? 60 seconds. So this means at the 0.8 second only one heartbeat is occur. So this means at 60 seconds how many heartbeat will occur? 72 heartbeats will occur. And remember this at 72 times the acid node will do the self depolarization means take anions inside the cell. Okay. So 72 times heartbeat will take place into 60 seconds. So if I do talk about the ventricles, so in ventricle 60 mm of blood is okay, so this we're gonna discuss later on. So here as you can see in the diagram first, yep. Here we have what this is the simple blood is coming entering the valves are open then blood is going into ventricle. So in this you can say arterial systole. Arteria are basically systole. Arteria contract. When arteria contract the blood pressure is generated and blood will directly move into the ventricles. And again you can see what ventricular arch systole means the blood is when these walls are closed and the semilunar wall is open and the blood is passing out of the body, or we can say heart, or it will go into the lungs. So I hope that is clear to you guys. Now let me tell you what. Okay, let me tell you one more thing that atrium ventricle relax when these all will be relaxed. So here to tell right atrium ventricle relax. When they will relax, when the artery is filled with artery is filled, it is relaxed, not contracted on that time when ventricle is relaxed. Acha, when artery are what? When atrium is filled. Okay, when atrium is filled, it is not relaxed. It is relaxed and it is relaxed. It is filling and it is relaxed. In the relaxed condition, it is diastole. So on that time, so when the atrium will contract, the atrium will contract when the we can say ventricle will relax. When ventricle will relax, the artery will contract. Okay. So as you can see, artery filling the valve open, passing ventricular filling. First of all, artery will be filled, then valve will be open. Artery will be filled, then valve will be opened, then ventricles will be filled. Then ventricle will be filled. Now if we talk about only 0.1 arterial systole active ventricular filling. Only 0.1 the arterial contract will take place. 0.1 second the arterial systole will take place only. Do not get tension or sad. In the next video we're going to discuss about whole cycle in detail with the diagrams. So here I'm just going to tell you the main important points so that you can get an idea what we're gonna do in the next topic. Okay. So here we have AV valve is closed. When AV valve will closed. When they will close, when ventricular will be contract, so the voice come out and which is voice lub. Lub come out when the AB wall will be closed, and when semilunar wall will open after that. Wall open. Okay. Then what? Ventricular systole will take place. Ventricular systole will take place, and then ventricular diastole will take place. Ventricular diastole will take place. When ventricular diastole will take place, the semilunar wall will be closed, and when the wall will be closed, then the voice will again come out. That is, voice will be come out. Voice will come out. This will be dub. Okay, so remember when the voices will come out lub and dub, when AV word will be closed, we will get the first voice that is lub, and when semilunar word will be closed, we will get the second voice that is dub. So in the next video, we're gonna discuss this in very much detail. So till that, bye bye.